And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the 76ers. Horford is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Richardson. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Outside, Simmons. Latrey. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got the first points up on the board here for the 76ers.
First points of the night, and here we go.
Setting the tone early with the first bucket, and we're off.
James wide open, and it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
Richardson against Green. Davis in the corner. Rondo kicks to Green. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. It's the difficult fadeaway jumper.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Now here's Richardson. And here's Embiid. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And you can see how comfortable Embiid is, feeling like nobody can guard him in the paint. And he's right.
Here's Cousins. Carries it down low.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Philadelphia. Now Richardson. Now the dish to Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Rajon Rondo.
You know, when you watch Ben Simmons, he has marvelous talent and all-around ability, but sometimes you can easily focus on what he can't do. He's not a great shooter, so teams do back off of him, but still, this guy is an impact player because he sees the floor, he passes it great, he's a terrific rebounder, and he's got a nice motor.
That's good from Simmons. And for Simmons, missing his rookie year due to the injury, but he showed he was worth the wait.
No doubt. And you just don't see players with his skills and his body type come around that often, Kevin. I mean, he started quickly out of the gates and took over the Rookie of the Year award race almost immediately.
The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in.
And the Australian Simmons is a star in the making thanks to his extremely versatile and high-level skill set and big frame.
Now here's Cousins. The kick out to LeBron. And it's sent back by Horford. They get it back. Outside, Simmons. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
Cook looking it over. He kicks to Davis. And Davis throws it down.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I briefly spoke with the Lakers head coach. He said they have to do a good job of moving their feet defensively. That's the only way they're going to avoid getting dunked on. He said they also want to turn guys who are slashers into jump shooters. We'll see if that works, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
Richardson the pass to Simmons. To the inside, and stolen by Cousins. Green finds James. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first.
Well, guys, when you talk about some of the great turnarounds for a franchise in NBA history, the process for the 76ers has paid dividends. They went from 10 wins in 2016 to 52 wins last year.
And the second free throw, good. And the steps, Clark, the 76ers have taken. It's only the beginning.
Yeah, this is really the ideal situation to have if you're the Sixers. I mean, this team's built to last and still has good draft assets and flexible cap space. I mean, come on. That's an abundance of riches there.
Embiid. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
Here's Davis. And Cousins kicks to LeBron. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Harris against James. Harris passes to Simmons. Passes it to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Harris, no good.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Harris has got 5.
Just a tremendous feel for the game. Simmons is so gifted at reading the floor.
That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here is Cook. High post Cousins. They kick it out to Green. And they double up Davis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against Philadelphia.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Roof shot.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And he knocks down the first one. Well, this is something that Kobe has said in the past with the Lakers organization. It is championship or bust.
Well, I think you need that type of culture and mentality to have a chance to win championships. I believe the Lakers have done a good job of maintaining that mentality throughout the years.
And both free throws good for Davis. The 76ers leading by 4. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Back to Simmons. It's stolen by Davis. Green deciding where to go with it. He dishes it to Cook. There's the pass to James. And there it is for him.
Man, you got to respect and appreciate how polished LeBron is inside. I mean, he really excels at creating opportunities for himself close to the rim.
And Simmons kicks to Richardson. Horford dishes to Richardson. That's tipped. Here is Cook. Right side, Green. And the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. Smith checked in for Philadelphia. Here's LeBron. Pass to Cousins. From deep, Green. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside, Simmons. Kicks it to Harris. Shoots the 3. That one misses. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. To the inside. Here's Cousins. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Green against Smith. Here's Simmons. And that one, good. Simmons got 8.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's James. Back to Davis. And stolen by Simmons. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Smith against Green. Smith kicks to Simmons. Over Cook. Again, Philadelphia.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
And Davis can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Wasted no time on that one. And now it's an 8-point 76ers lead.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the Lakers call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Caruso. Back to Davis. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Clock at 6. Passes it to Kuzma. And no doubt that the steal of the 2017 draft was Kyle Kuzma, taken 27th overall.
Hey, people get all hung up about where guys are drafted and how they end up playing either below or above their draft position. Hey, this thing is more art than science. We've seen it for decades. Guys fall, guys rise, and then production isn't commensurate with where they were drafted. More art than science. And Kuzma is a big-time baller. He just happened to be drafted later than he should have been.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kyle Kuzma is a guy who burst on the scene during his rookie year and is a fun player to watch. He's a guy that really has an outstanding all-around game.
He's off on the second. And the 76ers last season making it to the conference semifinals, Clark, before they were dispatched by the Boston Celtics.
And I guarantee you, Kevin, if you told any fan that would be their fate at the start of the season, they'd have banked that and went with it. The team had a great learning experience as they got past Miami and then lost to the Celtics. I think this group will be highly motivated to take the next step going forward.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Now McGee kicks to Davis. Lakers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Clark, when you played, you were dominant inside. Are you surprised at how perimeter-oriented the game now has evolved into?
No, not really, Kevin, because of the three-point line and what it means. The game was created as a game of putting the ball in the basket. Initially, it was by getting the ball as close as you could to the basket with big guys or drives, and now with the three-point line, the shooting has become a premium, and it's really one of the great elements of the game for me, and I love the way folks are playing it now.
Defensive rules have sure made a big difference in this game, haven't they?
Yeah, great point.
And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Burke. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Shot clock at 6. Shot from 12.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, Greg, making them count in the early going here.
Here's Kuzma. Sinks that one from the post.
You know, once Kuzma has the position he wants inside, he does his thing fearlessly.
Burke kicks to Horford. Back to Burke. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Smith scanning the floor. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Here's Caruso. There's 1:26 left to play in the first. Dishes to Caldwell Pope. McGee in the corner. The pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. High, arcing shot. Tries again. And he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
Positioning himself extremely well on the glass that time. Kuzma's size and bounce help him in more ways than one.
Free throw good, Kuzma.
And, you know, it was clear early on that Kyle Kuzma is going to be a great scorer. He had no problem putting up big numbers in his rookie season. Many feel, and I'm with them, this is just the start. And he has plenty of upside in other areas of his game. This guy is all-star caliber in time.
Smith, no good. Lakers trail by 4. To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Here's Burke following the basket by Anthony Davis. Johnson finds Burke. Let's go. That one a little long.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here is Los Angeles now. Caruso, the pass to Davis. And it's all evened up. Davis has got 12 in the game.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. A native of Cameroon, Joel Embiid talks about making a quick transition to the United States.
Not knowing English, obviously at the beginning, it was a little bit hard to express myself. Obviously, I can speak English perfectly now, so that's a plus, and I'm just being myself.
And that unique sense of humor, Greg, is a specialty of Embiid's.
He's a fun-loving guy who's become a must-follow on social media. And the transition he's made has been remarkable.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, an interesting first quarter. The pressure D seems to be causing a lot of turnover.
Just jumped all over him, Greg. I mean, pounced on him, using their length and quickness to come away with those steals.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Korkmaz. Burke is out there with Smith. Then it's Amir Johnson. Now here's Burke. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The drive by Rondo. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And I think all the credit goes to the defense there, Kevin. Exceptional job getting the shooter to rush that layup.
Now here's Burke. He's covered by Rondo. Burke kicks to Smith. Pass to Johnson. Shoots over McGee, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for the Lakers. Now here's Rondo. Burke covering. Rondo finds McGee. Outside Bradley. Rondo on top. 6 on the shot clock. And the slam dunk by McGee.
I tell you, Rondo sees it all on the floor. He's got an ability to just cripple a defense with his passing.
Here's Burke. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Rajon Rondo. As we take a look at the power forward position, Clark, one you know very well, who are some of the more underrated guys at that power forward spot?
Wow. Underrated. You always run into some interesting names when you think about underrated. You know, I think a guy that perhaps has finally found himself with the talent that he came into the league with is James Johnson down in Miami. He does a little bit of everything, had one of his best seasons this past year. And Taj Gibson, I think, is undervalued for what he brings in toughness, shooting, and defense.
Burke hits them both.
Textbook shooting from the stripe. Great form, soft release, mark it up.
Lakers leading by 5. Bradley kicks to Kuzma. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Fires from the wing. Again, Los Angeles.
Okay, a really difficult cover, especially in these screen and rolls. I mean, Caldwell Pope is fantastic with his creativity.
Burke, the pass to Korkmaz. Guarded by Kuzma. Back to Burke from deep. Rondo with some nice D.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you've got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
And some changes here for the Lakers. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And LeBron's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. Harris comes in for Smith. Simmons dishes to Burke. Pass to Korkmaz. Feeds it to Simmons. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Burke.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Rondo scanning the floor. Here's LeBron. Banked in off the glass. James has got 6 points.
Yeah, I like how James takes it to the defense. Even if they're all over him, he just muscles it past them.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Burke.
I'm always appreciative of the aggressive mindset. Get it down in the paint and go to work with confidence.
Kuzma against Simmons. Kuzma passes to James. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, but they've also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered a lot of shots. Well, the big story in the offseason was LeBron's free agency. You knew that there would be a ton of rumors flying around about where he might end up. Honestly, I'm sure he's glad it's over with and can once again focus on the court.
Rondo on top. Burke covering. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. With the shot. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And for LeBron, it's really about the media circus, Greg, that surrounds him when he's a free agent.
And boy, it's hard because his free agency is the story in the NBA. Honestly, maybe the story in sports. The decision he made with this team completely shaped and shifted the outlook of the entire league. All other free agents and teams were just waiting to see what he'd do before the dominoes start to fall.
Korkmaz. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defender.
Outside Rondo. On the wing, James. Over Harris. A shot by LeBron. No good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Now here's Embiid. He has 6. Shoots over Cousins. Embiid, no good.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
Outside Rondo. At the top of the key, Cousins. It's Bradley on the wing. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And so it's Burke who brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the inside, Simmons. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Simmons got 14 points for the game.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, Well, in case anybody doubted, the Lakers are still a premier destination for free agents. I mean, L.A. is L.A. Historically, the Lakers have done a good job making the most of the attraction of playing in L.A.
Green, he's checked in for Bradley. And then for Philadelphia, Horford comes in for Trey Burke. And it's Richardson in for Korkmaz. Richardson finds Simmons. 76ers moving the ball around. And the basket by Horford. And the 76ers lead by 2. And the Lakers will seemingly always be a player in free agency.
Well, I think a big part of it is the appeal of the city and the glamour that comes with being in L.A., and not to mention the historical greatness of the franchise. I mean, the Lakers are a unique organization, not just in the NBA, but I think in all of sports.
Now here is Harris after LeBron James's miss. Harris dishes to Horford. Outside, Simmons. Unloads from 13. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Tries to snap the cold streak. Rejected by Harris.
It's just one of those games for him so far. Nothing seems to be finding the bottom of the net.
And stolen by Kuzma. Knocked away. And stolen by Simmons. There's the dish to Richardson. The feed to Simmons. Over Rondo. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 16.
And really, Simmons makes it look elementary, simple. I mean, the way he attacks defenses from multiple angles is hard to deal with if you're defending.
Now here's LeBron. 9 points in the game so far. Lets it go from 14. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 11 points in the game.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Richardson the pass to Simmons. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Tell you what, does not matter what the defense throws his way. The heart of Simmons allows him to play through that, and he's still going to knock the shot down.
Rondo kicks to Cousins. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. The 76ers leading by 4. Outside, Simmons. And the rejection by Cousins.
And you got to be careful with Cousins around. His shot blocking can be a factor.
That defense was totally lost. Don't know how you let a shooter get off such a clean look from beyond the arc. Come on, you got to pay attention.
Now here is Harris. He has 7. Tries from 10. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Out to Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got his 4th assist in this one. Passes it to Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And there's so much speculation early in Embiid's career if he would even pan out. It's become clear, Clark, that he was worth the wait.
Well, it was all injury related in terms of the questions because he sat out his first 2 years in the league with some type of injury. Those injury concerns, really the only reason that people question him. The talent, the size, and you love his personality as well. But this guy has tremendous skills, and he's going to be an all-star for years to come if he's healthy.
And that one misses.
Tell you what, when Joel Embiid is healthy, this dude is a super effective player. A polished big man with an arsenal of post moves and shots. He's a handful down there.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Anthony Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. And the second free throw, good. With the amount of characters and personalities on this Sixers team, Clark, you can't help but notice the attitude they play with.
Yeah, they play with edge. They play with brashness. Some would say arrogance, but all of the championship teams have some element of that, and that's where they're looking to go. On occasion, if their emotions get out of whack, it could get them in trouble, but I think they'll learn as they grow to tone that down and use it in a positive way.
Here is Cook after the Sixers pick up 2. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Los Angeles making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. .132 left here in the second. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. .131 left here in the second, and he's good on the 3-ball.
The defense a step slow. You can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Richardson. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. They get a hand on it. From deep, Richardson, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Love that aggressive mentality, constantly looking to put the ball in the basket.
Now here's LeBron. He's covered closely. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down, and he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Now, here's Richardson. He's guarded closely. Horford trying to free himself up. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
Hey, I tell you what, the contest on that shot was lacking. Very subpar, which is why the shooter buried it.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Los Angeles. Lakers trail by 4. 34 seconds left in the first half. James finds Rondo. Back to LeBron. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Down low. 6 feet out. And it's finished off inside by Smith. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against a guy who towers over him.
Yeah, I like his heart there, the competitive spirit. I mean, refusing to be held in check by bigger defenders. That's all heart and competitive spirit.
And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good groove too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 18 points, 4 assists, and also 3 steals. Tonight isn't an exception, as looking back at his last few games, he's been stringing together some incredible performances. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
They were really efficient on offense, shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Their defense has been practically non-existent. Sure, they're facing a team that got hot. You can even say a bit lucky at times, but no one is stepping up on D and taking anything away. Have some pride. Don't let a guy shoot like that in your face.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and you know, he accumulated a lot of assists. And I liked how unselfish he was, Greg.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Rajon Rondo is out there with Green. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's LeBron James. And it's Davis in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Richardson kicks to Simmons. Over Rondo. And he overshot that one, missing. Lakers trail by 4. And the layup's good off the glass. Rondo's got 5 points so far.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now here's Simmons. There's the dish to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Got it. Good job in the low post. Simmons got 20.
He is in the zone. There's a reason he keeps getting the ball. They're feeding him because they trust him to lead their team.
Green kicks to James. Here's Richardson. Great D that time from Green. LA's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Cousins with the bucket.
And, you know, Brett Brown has seen it all in Philly. The good and bad times. Was the head coach for their lowest points as this team rebuilt. Now he's reaping the fruits of his labor and persistence as he leads a star-studded Sixers team that has great potential.
And they double up Cousins. And stolen by Simmons. He kicks to Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Green. The 76ers with another miss. And Clark, you have to applaud management for the way they stuck with Brown as the team was turning things around.
Yeah, I love it, Kevin. I really do. I mean, being able to see the long-term picture and stay with a coach who you believe is the right one for your group. Very impressive work by the Sixers. You know, injuries and a lack of talent were the issue early, not the coaching. Players love Brown, and rarely are coaches afforded as much time and patience as this franchise gave Brown. I applaud him.
LeBron outside. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Here's Simmons. Open and close and nails it. Simmons got 22 points.
Simmons absolutely in his comfort zone near the rim. I mean, uses his body extremely well and typically gets exactly the kind of shot he wants.
Now here's Rondo. He's got 5. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
James with it, outguarded by Simmons. LeBron dishes to Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. 18 points for Davis.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Simmons passes to Richardson. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Embiid really good at shooting in rhythm off the catch.
Lakers trail by 4. James outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Horford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Simmons. Fades. Again, Philadelphia.
That, to me, is good use of the mid-range J by Simmons, taking whatever the defense gives him out there.
Outside Rondo. He dishes it to LeBron. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Cousins. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Cousins has got 6 here in this quarter. Philadelphia leading by 4. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Always. And having a good coach is critically important. I mean, you need somebody you can count on to make the right adjustment.
Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Bradley comes in for Green. And the 76ers making a change here. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
And that 4th foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 24. On the wing, Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's the floater. And Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got 13.
Splendid release on the floater. When executed correctly, it's a beautiful, effective shot. And, you know, when you watch Embiid, he just oozes with limitless potential. You think about his size and his shooting touch. He can do just about anything he wants to. Tremendous athleticism. If he can stay healthy, I think he can be a dominant player in this league for years to come.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Here's Harris. James with some nice D. And so Cousins will bring it up for the Lakers. To the paint. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from LeBron.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's Simmons, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Rajon Rondo.
That's what you call being a master of your craft from Simmons. I mean, fooled the entire defense in the paint there.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the 76ers.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the first one at the line is good. Ben Simmons, such a force when catching the ball, moving at the rim. But you know, Clark, he can get there on his own just as well.
Yeah, he's got a great knack for being able to get where he wants to with the ball. His size and strength and agility certainly help him. And he understands angle. This guy is just a jump shot away from being virtually unguardable, in my opinion.
Now here is Harris. He's got 9. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Yeah, good interior D there prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Here's Korkmaz following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Burke with it. He's got 7 with the fadeaway. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. He feeds it to Rondo. James trying to free himself up. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by Cousins. Cousins has got 3 assists now in this one. And here is Burke. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Rondo. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And the Lakers with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
That free throw, no good.
You know, we're over a year now into the Magic era of the Lakers front office, and Magic showed no hesitation shaking things up with trades, and I think he also did a solid job in the draft as well.
Smith checked in for Philadelphia. And he's good on the second. In this Lakers front office, I think almost every fan, Clark, would be pleased with the job they've done.
I agree. I mean, they didn't have a ton to work with and made the right moves. I mean, yeah, there were a couple of bumps along the way, but still ended up landing some outstanding free agents.
Yep, it counts. Kuzma's got 13 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And here are the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Caldwell Pope finds Bradley. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here is Smith over Caldwell Pope. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
You know, they're taking care of business in the paint, too. Those are valuable points they've been getting down low.
The first one falls.
Yeah, you know, one of the under-talked about strengths of the Philadelphia 76ers is how they play team defense. I mean, they were top-rated defensively in opponents' field goal percentage last year.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And with the 76ers in defense, it isn't just them bothering shots.
No, you're right, Kevin. I mean, they were one of the best, if not the best, rebounding team in the league. Also were top 10 in blocks and steals last season. I mean, they filled up the stat sheet as a team in a lot of ways. It's fun to talk about what this team can do on offense, clearly. But I think moving forward, what's going to anchor this team as a contending team is its defense. The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
It's stolen by Smith. Here's Korkmaz, covered by LeBron, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Horford's checked in. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-6 run. Caldwell Pope outside. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, it seems every season new records are set for the number of three-pointers made and attempted. It's proven to be successful, and of course, it is a copycat league. It's hard to know why it took so long for everyone to catch on, but now that they have, the effects continue to ripple throughout the league.
They sure have, David. Thank you. Here's Burke following the basket by LeBron James. Harris kicks to Smith. Dishes to Horford. Fires it up. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
That's exactly how you want to play it defensively, Kevin. I mean, getting a hand up to distract and bother the shooter. Not easy to stop somebody this deep inside. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Harris following the bucket by the Lakers. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to 5 on the bucket from Al Horford.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Smith kicks to Harris. 1:10 left in the third quarter. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And here is Los Angeles now. 76ers getting the bucket. 6 to shoot. Out to Kuzma. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Kuzma's got 18 points.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
The pass to Smith. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Burke, the pass to Korkmaz. Caldwell Pope against Smith. Rebounded by the Lakers. McGee's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's LeBron. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen to Coach Brett Brown.
It's going to take everything you got to come up with balls so that we win this game. Right? Anything loose, any rebounds, guards, you got to rebound.
Demanding an all-out effort from his guys.
And Kevin, it's got to be a gang rebounding approach, just like he was talking about. They need every board they can get.
Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Horford. Smith is out there with Richardson. Then there's Tobias Harris.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's foul number 2 for him. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. '76ers on defense. Outside, Green. 5 on the clock. And here's Bradley from 3. It's not going to go for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harris outside. Pope loose. Shoots. A rebound by the Lakers. It's Bradley on the wing. Richardson cover. Offensive rebound, Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. That one on Harris. First one falls for Joel Embiid. He's checked in for the 76ers. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now here's Horford. Now Embiid. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Bradley kicks to Davis. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, the game comes so naturally to him, easily. I mean, helping to expand their lead as they try to close this one out. He's doing it.
Here's Smith following the basket by Anthony Davis. Here's Richardson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
Yeah, he's really calm in these situations. Simply takes his time in tight spots. You got to be patient, and he is playing to his strengths.
That's good from McGee. The Lakers making a switch here. Cousins is checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Simmons checked in for Smith. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a two-possession game, at least.
Harris looking it over. Shoots over Kuzma. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Tobias Harris.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Greg, both of these teams completely aligned, in sync right now. I mean, they are torching the net late in this ballgame.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
And the 76ers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Troy Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Brett Brown talking with his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Richardson finds Simmons. To the paint, here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
Yeah, you know, he's one of the toughest matchups in the game without question. Embiid is excellent at staying aggressive when he's hot.
Daniels with it, guarded by Simmons. Daniels with it. Pass to Cousins, over Embiid, and yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. 12 points here for Cousins.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Richardson. Horford kicks to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. The shot misses. Nice D from Cousins. Embiid, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Textbook defense all around. Nice job at contesting the shot without fouling, and that's how you do it. Well done.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Richardson. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Daniels kicks to Kuzma. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Love the size and athleticism Kuzma possesses. He uses both of them well to draw these fouls.
Free throw good. Kuzma. The kid, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The 76ers trail by 4. Now here's Richardson. At the elbow, it's Simmons. Over Green. No good from Simmons.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
That bucket in no time at all. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Inside, and finished off by Horford.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Here's Richardson after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 27.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now, here's Kuzma. And it's Davis missing.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
Here's Simmons. Shoots from the elbow. Cousins pulls it in. Out to the right wing. The kid. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's to the inside. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Richardson.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's the kid. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And the Lakers with some changes. LeBron's checked in for Davis. And Quinn Cook subbed in for the kid. Lakers leading by 4. And here is LeBron. Out to Kuzma. Good, and the assist goes to James. Kuzma's got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Here's Simmons. A terrific shot on the turnaround. Simmons got 29 in the game.
And you're starting to see some tired legs on those defenders as we come down the stretch here.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, fatigue really a factor. You can see the heavy legs, and that's why he was wide open on that shot. The defender just couldn't get to him.
Guys, when LeBron is scoring like this, as a defender, it's hard not to throw up your arms and say, I give up. Just so hard to slow him down.
Now, here's Richardson. Fades. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Simmons.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plan.
And they pick up 2.
And this is where LeBron starts to break you down physically and mentally. Just the power moves there off the dribble.
Richardson against Green. And Simmons slams it in.
Really like how Simmons commands the ball, especially in key moments.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Kuzma. Just 5 on the clock. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
Already a skilled interior player. At times when Kuzma is close to the basket, you have no choice but to foul.
That free throw, no good. Davis is checked in for Quinn Cook. So we can't get either to fall. The 76ers trail by 5. Al Richardson kicks it to Simmons. And the rejection by Cousins. The dish to Green. Pass to Kuzma. 13 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Harris dishes to Simmons. He kicks it to Embiid. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's foul number 2 for him. The Lakers making a switch here. Cook's checked in. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Here's Embiid from down in the low post. It goes. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Here's James. Buries the 20-footer. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And there's the pass to Richardson. In the corner, it's Harris. Over James. Harris, no good. Lakers leading by 5. There's Green with the 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Here's Embiid and the rejection by Cousins. To the middle and finished off by LeBron.
That's just an incredible find coming from the big man. No debating Cousins' smarts on the court. He picks out a pass there that not many guys would have seen.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 7. 50 seconds left in the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
A really solid performance here in front of the home crowd. He may not be the star of this team, but nights like this are what make him a fan favorite. 50 seconds left to play here in the fourth. The 76ers again can't hit it. Green against Richardson. Green passes to LeBron. Pass to Cousins. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And with the time remaining, I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, it would take a miracle for them to come back, in my mind, like Tracy McGrady against the Spurs type of heroics. A lot of points in a little bit of time.
Richardson, no luck. Cook kicks to James. And so the Lakers take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. AD, it looked like you guys were having some fun out there. Is there a new dynamic coming up offensively?
No, we just don't care who scored the ball. The ball movement was great. Everybody's rebounding and talking. So when we play like that, it's fun to watch. And everybody out there having fun, smiling, a lot of emotion. That's all we ask. That's all Coach asked for, and we did that tonight.
Good win tonight, AD. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.